Hello everyone. Today we are going to do the part 3 of our workshop for art and craft, which is an important part of our ECCE course, which is Early Childhood Care Education. As we all know, and I have told you in the very first lecture, that this is a very important part of children's syllabus in any of the nursery school that we may have to work in. So the first thing that we will be doing is we will be using various different kinds of material to prepare beautiful artwork which is very suitable for this age group. And to make it easier for them, teachers will have to really help them out and never criticize, as I have told earlier. Only encourage the children for whatever kind of work that they are producing. So to start with, we will be doing the pista shell work, which will be like collect the pista shells and have any design that would be suitable for this kind of work. Okay, so we put some Fevicol all over the picture, and I have selected this tortoise, and also it is a part of the story thing, that story that the teachers will be telling them about hare and tortoise. So ideally this should be done after they learn the story of hare and tortoise. So we will be preparing the tortoise first, and you can see that it is so very easy. What we need to do is take the pista shells and just put some Fevicol or some sticking material over there and stick the pista shells on the picture of tortoise. As you can see, it is so very easy to do it. Definitely the children can also do it, and if they need a little help, you can always help them out by helping them to stick the pista shells after you put the Fevicol. You can complete this now. Remember the story of the hare and the tortoise. The children are going to learn the story, and then in the corresponding art and craft class, they can use the class for preparing the hare and tortoise. And as we saw, the tortoise has been done with the pista shells, and hare we will do with the cotton wool. We use the similar technique. Use very little of Fevicol because too much of it will unnecessarily ooze out, and it will be very difficult to really stick the things. So it is better to use just enough Fevicol. So you have the picture ready, and it's very easy now to take the cotton wool, flatten it properly, and then just paste it on the picture. Using the picture becomes very easy. Because you already have a guideline, and even children have the guideline on where and how they need to use the cotton wool. This way it becomes very easy. You need some more pista shells. This way it becomes very easy for you to complete the picture, and it is such a joy for the children to see how their craft work gives them so much of happiness, and they are actually also revising the story that they have already learned. Syllabus, we are making it more interesting and more practical for them, and giving them immense joy, and putting it up in their craft book so that even their parents will get an idea about what they have done in the class. So you will have to work through this. And attach the cotton wool on every part. Use your fingers, so that means that you have to be really, I think you can do that. The remaining part, Akshata is. And now to complete the picture, what we do is we use the crayons and we help the children to do some light coloring in the balance part of the picture. Now, before doing all this, you remember that children have already gone through the scribble period, where they have learned to scribble with crayons, and you have given the outline and made the designs for them. Remember, that was our first workshop lesson. You can even make it more interesting by using the different colors for the eyes. And here is your tortoise ready. Okay, so keep it aside for drying. It will take some time. Keep it aside for drying. We'll now do the next thing, and that is we are going to make use of the paper plates. So this is the paper plate we have, and we are going to make the lion mask. So what you need to do is take the paper plate, put it on a brown paper, or you can even use the any art paper or craft paper, and cut out draw the outline of the paper plate, and then do the outline with the remaining of the paper about 1.5 to 2 inches away from the actual size. And then you can draw these lines and cut them out to make it look like a mane. So we now stick this, and before that we are going to cut these eyes. Okay, so to have a uniformity, you can fold the paper from center and then fold in the center of the eye, and then just give it that shape. We don't want to cut off the entire eye, so what we will do is, we will just give it a small cut here. And then we have the red paper, right? So what we have done is, we have cut through the eyes and we can fold them like this. Okay. So this gives it kind of a three-dimensional effect. Now we stick this on the paper. We have any other Fevicol? I need to use some. Here, you can do that. Just put the Fevicol. We have a beautiful hair ready here, and to give it still further some extra effect, we do the outline of the ears. And the paws and the tail. If you have the patience and the time, you can also use a little bit of color, pink color, to cover this ear part of the cotton wool. Okay, so your beautiful hair is ready. Imagine the joy and the excitement that the children are going to have putting this up on their craft book, and also the pride that they will experience when they show this to their parents. With this, lion mask is getting ready now, and we have the eyes which are opening, and we have the eyes ready here, which we are going to fix inside these lids that we have opened. So you have the eyes of the lion ready. And now what about the mouth? So either you can use the crayons to color the mouth, and now your lion mask is ready. Now you need to punch two sides with the punching machine or with any sharp instrument and put the threads or also the elastic band to keep it, and let the children wear the mask like this. Okay. You can use any animal shape that you like for the mask, and accordingly you will be using the shape and all the other. So you see how exciting the work that children have done will appear. You can also have a similar slit for the nose and let the children wear the mask, and when they do the stories which include the character of a lion, they can wear this mask and act it out. Just let it dry. Other things, where is the this? And with these sizes, you can paste them with the green color, marble paper, craft paper, any kind of paper, or you can ask the children to even just color it with the crayon. Okay, so we put the again fevicol all around, and stick this green color paper, cut it to the size of the paper plate. From one paper plate, I have made some 3-4 sizes, actually 5 sizes, and now I am going to ask Akshata to stick them. Ready, we will be doing some work with the pencil shaving. Now, the pencil shavings, as we know, when you shave your pencils, the shavings that come out are of this style, okay, this shape. So I have used 2 color pencils for the shaving, and now I am going to construct the flowers. Okay, so it will be like the guideline. Just do some tree and make one tree here. You can even have a flower pot. Okay, and then on this tree we are going to just paste these pencil shavings like flowers. How beautiful this simple craft work can look, and also imagine how happy the children are going to be doing this work. Okay, so we paste some more. You can use this and just do the same. Okay. So now the parts of the Christmas tree are ready. As you can see, one is big and one is one plate, as you can see the way I have cut it. Okay, so they all have been taken from one paper plate only. So now we take this sheet and then the next size, then the next size, and then the next size. Okay, so this will be the way the Christmas tree will be constructed on the paper. Now when you are going to have the Christmas party for the children in the school, the craft work before that, the craft class that you will conduct before giving the party can include this kind of craft, and also you can help them make the stars and also help them to make the stars, and then also decorate the class with those stars. Along with that, you can also make candles and get some small other decorations for the class, and make the children help you to decorate the class as well as the Christmas tree in the class, Christmas tree in the class. It's so simple. You just have to cut the shapes and then just construct the Christmas tree on the paper. You can even make a smaller Christmas tree and put it on the card paper and make the Christmas cards, and let the children color those Christmas cards and take it home as a greeting card for their family. Okay, so our Christmas tree is ready, but what is a Christmas tree without the decorations, isn't it? So we need to put some decorations on that. So give me the decorations, please. Remember, this is children's work, not teachers' work. So don't think of making it very beautiful and presentable and no mistakes and perfect. That's not really necessary. What is important is that you help children to develop the creativity Also teach them how to use various material for art and craft, and give them the joy and the pride. Because in my experience of teaching the youngsters, uh, like say those who are coming to do our course also, they are young ladies who have, I don't know what background they come from, but many of them have no idea at all about how to handle the art and craft material, and this is definitely affecting their other abilities also, because all this work that we are demonstrating here are essential for developing not only the creativity but also the dexterity that we have already mentioned a number of times. So get the ready-made stars and other attachments. Of course, you can also take the silver paper and cut out the star shape. If you have the time, you can do that also. And otherwise, you can also use the ready-made stickers. Plenty of them are available in the market, and you can make the children the easy work. It will be easy for them because they cannot cut the stars. You have to always remember the child's age group. Okay. So the 3-year-old can't even handle the scissors, because I am sometimes very surprised that the teachers don't even know what will be the capacity of the child, and they think that child, you have to think. Children have very limited ability, and they can definitely not handle the scissors, and you should not be trusting them with the scissors when they are all by themselves. So just put some things for decoration and make your Christmas tree, or rather the child's Christmas tree, look as pretty as ever. Okay. You can put as many as you like and decorate your Christmas tree. I don't want to use brown in the same place, so I'll use the other color of lilac. Wow. Now I like this sheep, so I'm going to use it. Now where should I use it? Okay, I'll put it here. Okay, so your beautiful Christmas tree is ready. Imagine the happiness and the joy that you are going to give to this child who has prepared this Christmas tree on his own. Ready? The next thing that we are going to do is paper crumpling and preparing this tomato. Okay. So this tomato you have drawn beforehand, and it is also going to require these paper crumpling balls. Do you have a paper, small piece? No. You used up it. Alright. So you cut, this is kite paper. That's the very thin paper that we get in the market. Various colors are available, and you cut small bits, small squares or rounds or whatever you can, and crumple them into this kind of balls. You can make even multicolor depending on what base you are going to select. So now I am going to put this Fevicol over here on the picture and spread it. Make it very thin layer, because if it is thick, it actually spoils your work. So it oozes out and it's difficult to dry also. So use very little, and then take these balls and stick them over this. You can make the children prepare these balls. Oh, they love it. Just give them small bits and ask them to crumple and make the balls. It's a very good activity to exercise their fingers. Very good. I'm sure all these people who are great artists, who are great sports people also, their teachers have definitely taught them all these things when they were in the schools and when they were small. So that's the reason why even the cricketer has to use his fingers, his elbow, his wrist, and we hear so much about their wrist strokes and all that, and even fingers when they have to do the bowling. All that comes from where? It comes from all this work. So don't underestimate what you are doing, and you must do it with lot of interest, with lot of perseverance, and even help the child to develop the same. It's not just the artwork, it is what goes on behind that artwork that a teacher has to appreciate. So just paste. This is not stuck properly. You don't have the white one, no?